It was an investigation that shocked us all, and it angered many of you. Last year, Chief Investigative Reporter Brendan Keefe showed us why the 911 system is broken in his ongoing investigation, Lost on the Line.
And today, he and our digital producer, Philip Kish, and the 11Alive news team were honored with a Peabody. It is one of journalism's top awards. Longtime Atlanta anchor Monica Kaufman-Pearson was in the studio to let Brendan and the news team know. She, of course, Pearson, a member of the Peabody Board of Jurors, and according to the organization, they, quote, exist to recognize when storytelling is done well in electronic media, when stories there matter. The award's permanent home is UGA's Grade 8 College of Journalism.
And Chief Investigator Brendan Keefe is here now to show us how our investigation could one day save your life.
That's right. You're about to hear the voice of a drowning woman. It's a call 11Alive decided not to broadcast at first, but Chanel Anderson's mother wanted you to hear her daughter's last words, correctly predicting they could help fix the nation's broken 911 system.
911, what is the address of your emergency? I'm in a car in a lake. Where?
She's in a lake and her door's unopened.
Did she say where she is?
A desperate search for a sinking car. Chanel Anderson was delivering newspapers in the dark when she veered into a neighborhood pond. Her only lifeline, a cell phone and 3 numbers.
Where? Where are you? What lake? What lake? Fairway. Off of Beachville. 30188. Okay, is that the address where the lake is? Yes, ma'am. Give me the address again. Make sure I have it right.
19 minutes ticked away before rescuers found the pond, and 29 minutes after Chanel called 911, Cherokee County firefighters pulled her unconscious from the sunken SUV. They found her too late to save her life.
She knew where she was. She told 911 where she was exactly. And for them still not to be able to locate her is insane.
Chanel's mother wants to know why her daughter's cell phone never gave 911 her location.
They couldn't locate her. As something as simple as locating someone in today's society where you have GPSs.
Chanel called 911 for help, but ended up spending her last breaths helping 911 simply find her.
Give me the address one more time. It's not working. Ma'am, I lost her.
Let's play that back one more time.
Give me the address one more time. It's not working.
Why didn't they have that address? We typed Batesville at the Fairway into Google Maps and it came right up without using road or street or the zip code like the victim did. But 911 doesn't use Google Maps. Instead, they use computer-aided dispatch. This is a computer grid connecting the radios and the telephones to GIS, the Geographic Information System. This is a hyper-accurate proprietary map that has every house, every firehouse, every fire hydrant in the city. But it has one fatal flaw. It stops at the city line. If you hit a cell tower outside their jurisdiction, they don't know where you are.
If the phone had automatically routed to the correct jurisdiction, this very well may have a different outcome.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
Alpharetta 911, among the top accredited communication centers in the nation, answered Chanel's call for help. But she wasn't in Alpharetta. The pond was 100 yards outside Fulton County.
The address of that tower determines which 911 center that call goes to. It's not based on the location of the telephone.
Emergency callers get connected to the wrong 911 center so often, dispatchers have dedicated buttons to transfer victims to neighboring departments. There was a cell tower within sight of the pond, but Chanel wasn't a customer of that wireless carrier. Her call was picked up by this tower 3 times farther away in the next county.
Do you have calls every day where you don't know where the phone is?
Every day we receive calls. We get a tower address and that's it.
70% of all 911 calls now come from mobile phones. But call centers nationwide are seeing a significant decrease in the number of emergency calls that deliver a dispatchable address.
My phone knows exactly where I am, but my phone doesn't tell you where I am.
Your phone does not transmit that data to the 911 center.
Instead of my phone pushing this information to you, the phone company and the 911 center has to pull it from the phone to the town.
Correct.
Sometimes the location appears in seconds, sometimes minutes.
There are times that it doesn't come up at all.
The wireless location system used by 911 today was designed nearly 2 decades ago, long before the arrival of the GPS-enabled smartphone.
When you call 911, you need to know where your location is, because right at this point in time, your phone is not going to tell them.
That is an amazing story. And Brendan, this was the first of a series of 12 major investigative reports, and now you're starting to get results, right? And are we any closer to fixing this issue?
Yes, Jeff. A team of inventors saw our article in USA Today, and they developed an elegant solution. It's called Laser. We tested it earlier this year at the very spot where Chanel died. It completely solved the problem. The call went to the right 911 center and correctly located us within 1 second. Now 2 Georgia cities and a cell phone carrier are signing on to use this solution, and the inventors have been invited to join the FCC team working to develop a national fix. And we're still on this story until we get it fixed.
Brendan, very quickly, your story was victorious over 2 stories submitted by CBS News and 60 Minutes. It is an incredible accomplishment for people not in the journalism business. This is as big as it gets in our occupation. Congratulations on an award well earned.
And some progress as well for something that has clearly been antiquated over the years. So,
absolutely.
Which is actually even more important.
This is what holding the powerful accountable looks like, and we're going to keep doing it.
All right, Brendan. Thank you very much.